Why is storytelling important for good leadership? Well, this question came up last week, and I wanted to share with you a few thoughts and share an analogy that hopefully makes it a little bit clearer why what we're saying and how we're saying it are so important to the power of people being invested in us and whatever it is that we're working towards as leaders. So what happens a lot of times, because people in those types of positions are very busy, often overwhelmed, have a lot of balls up in the air, we rely heavily on data transfer. Here is the information that you need, go make it happen. And that's important, it's necessary, but it's the equivalent of giving someone a meal that is highly nutritious with all of the things that they actually need, but with no flavoring, no seasoning. It means that people leave, they get what they need, but they don't have any incentive or desire to come back. No one would go to that kind of restaurant. No one would want that unless they absolutely have to, which is a lot of times what happens. If you're in a leadership position and you see people are doing the bare minimum, or you're talking with your leader and as far as promotions or new opportunities go, it is the bare minimum that's being done. I want you to take a second and think, okay, what if I was able to communicate and share what we were doing, what I'm bringing to the table in a way that feels authentic, but goes beyond just the head to the emotions and the gut, which is where the values and the drivers live. Now, sometimes people have the idea that when I mention storytelling, I'm talking about those long-winded things that begin in, well, when I was once on the coast of Africa. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is recognizing that putting a little bit of intention into the things that you're sharing, into taking a moment to choose a few different words and maybe even just adding 1 or 2 sentences to the way that you're communicating can shift things from people doing what they have to do for and with you to people wanting to go out of their way to work alongside you or to promote you into that next role because they think, I have to have that person next to me. Now, what storytelling can't do is make you something that you're not. But what I so often see is people that are insanely talented, they're gifted, they're doing incredible things, but they have no idea how to authentically communicate those things. And this is where storytelling can help. It can bridge that gap to allow you to start connecting with and sharing things with those people that are most important. So, maybe, just maybe, this gives you a little bit of a different idea about storytelling as it relates to your leadership role and the potential that it has to bring you and your teams and perhaps even future roles to the next level.